What happens if a submarine goes too deep? It's worse than you think. Let's dive into depths no machine should reach. Submarines are built to conquer the deep. But every vessel has its limit. Push too far, and the ocean doesn't just win, it crushes. Let's dive into what really happens when a submarine dares to go deeper than it was ever meant to. Let's begin with a pressure no human can survive. At just 1,000 feet beneath the surface, pressure is over 30 times what we experience above. Modern military submarines often dive between 800 to 1,500 feet. But go deeper than that, and the risk becomes lethal. Now let's descend into danger. At 3,000 feet, the metal hull begins to compress. At 10,000 feet, every square inch of the submarine is under over 4.5 tons of pressure. That's like holding back a mountain on all sides. The deeper the dive, the tighter the crush. And at a certain point, the hull gives in. Let's talk about what happens in a crush depth failure. There's no slow leak, no warning, just an instant, catastrophic implosion. When a submarine passes its crush depth, it collapses inwards at over 1,000 miles per hour. The air inside compresses and ignites. The temperature spikes. Everyone aboard dies in milliseconds before the brain can process what happened. It's not drowning, it's being erased. Even nuclear submarines have their limits. Some advanced subs like the Soviet K-200 and 78 Komsomolets could dive beyond 3,000 feet. But in 1989, a fire forced it to surface, and the ocean eventually claimed it anyway. Technology pushes boundaries, but the ocean always pushes back harder. Why don't we just build stronger submarines? Because to withstand extreme depths, you'd need walls so thick, there'd be no room inside. That's why ultra-deep vehicles like the DSV limiting factor are tiny titanium pods with barely enough space for a human. The deeper you go, the smaller your safe space becomes. The ocean doesn't forgive mistakes. So what happens if a submarine goes too deep? It doesn't break. It vanishes in an instant of violence and silence. The ocean is vast. It's cold. It's crushing. And when you push too far beneath its surface, you don't dive, you disappear.